Oh, we feel pretty fortunate, I can tell you. We talked a couple of weeks ago when we played Vermont that we'd like to kind of finish the first semester the way we want to start the second one. So we had a pretty good game against Vermont. I think that made a big difference to our whole psyche. And we got a couple of guys back. But this is, without a doubt, the best game we played this year. And it's the best team we've played, without a doubt. I guess the first star for me would be our goaltender. No doubt about that. He played out. He made some outstanding saves, and I think it gave the guys a lot of confidence to just keep playing. Tonight I was pleased with the mindset of the team. They didn't seem to get rattled a lot, and just kept playing. So that was the big thing. New Hampshire's certainly the fastest team we've played, as well as being the best team we've played so far. And I thought Wenny did just an outstanding job at some point-blank bids that they have.
What about your shorthand?
Yeah, they've done a good job this year. We're just trying to, I guess the first and foremost, obviously, is the goalie's the biggest penalty killer. But I just thought our D did a good job. I think it made a little bit of a difference. Maybe, that the rink wasn't any bigger than as big as it used to be, maybe. But we were able to kind of pressure a little bit more than I thought we could. And keep them a little bit off balance. But I thought our forwards did a pretty good job, and the big thing for them is that they didn't stay out there too long. We had a couple of shifts that we really dodged a couple of bullets on because guys didn't get off, and then they were stuck in the zone while they moved it around. But we managed to do a pretty good job in that department for the most part. We had 4 sets of penalty killers just for that reason, to try to keep things as short as we possibly could and not get gassed. I thought we looked, I think both teams were a little bit gassed there toward the end, but certainly it was an exciting
the game. We just didn't finish. We missed scoring opportunities. We missed opportunities on 2-on-1s. We played like we'd been on break for a couple of weeks, so just disappointed with our game tonight. We battled back in the third and then just threw it away there at the end. It was awful.
Did you have a good view of what happened in that final play?
Not really. I just watched it on film. I mean, basically it was 1 against 2. He threw a shot from outside and it bounced on Matty, and the kid went to the net and ended up getting his own rebound for that. And we had 2 people there, so that shouldn't happen.
Power play seemed to be especially rusty tonight.
And we had a lot of opportunities on it. Missed the net, chances to score. We didn't do it. We had enough time to practice this week, so I'm not going to use it as an excuse.
Bright spots, any particular lines or anything like that?
No bright spots tonight. John Henrion made a great play to tie it up. I give him credit for that.
Did anything happen? It seemed like midway through the second period, you guys started playing a little better, had a good shift from the first line. Did you say anything in particular? Did the first line say anything, or did that?
No, I just think that we started to play better in the middle of the second period, to be honest with you, and we came out in the second period and we overall played a good game. We didn't have goals to show for it. That's because we missed scoring opportunities, misfired when we were out front, missed the net on the power play, and we moved the puck pretty well. We just didn't finish it. That's what I'm disappointed in.
St. Lawrence seemed to gain most of the momentum after your goal. Were you surprised by that?
Well, I told them, at the end of regulation, there was a couple of shifts. They came down. We didn't do a great job. We just didn't play well defensively at the very end. That's, Joey's teams always play hard. The guy does a good job with his program. So we'll get back at it, obviously, get ready, because we had 2 huge Hockey East games this weekend.
They came out hard, as they should have, and we finally caught our legs by the third period. I think it was a little bit too late. Luckily a couple calls went our way. We got a nice goal there to lift us into overtime, and I think we came out a little bit flat in OT. They're a great team, and I think we took them a little bit too light in overtime there.
Did you guys think that maybe the momentum after your goal, another one was just a matter of time? Because it seemed like they carried the momentum after you guys tied it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It was a big goal. and obviously, like I said, we weren't expecting them to come out that hard for OT. A couple of turnovers, just mental mistakes in overtime can cost you the game. Sure. In that case, it did. But it's just a bump in the road.
You had 6.
The puck was down low, and Austin Block made a great play to win the race to the puck, and he just kind of bumped it to me, and I walked out and had a D coming down the weak side and Sorkin in front of the net, and they're decommitted and dove and slid, so I tried to tiptoe around him and just fired it on net and just beat the goalie. Yeah.
You had 6 power play opportunities tonight and only 6 shots in those 6 power play opportunities. What was going on with that?
I'm not sure. You got to take advantage of the power play, but we ran the power play. We had a lot of possession, a lot of shots on net. The goalie made some huge saves a couple of times. It's just go back to the drawing board. Everything was executed correctly. It's just sometimes you catch bad bounces, sometimes the goalie catches good breaks. So it's nothing we're worrying about.
Yeah, it's definitely not the way we wanted to start off the year, the second half, new year here, and it was disappointing the way we came out and played.
And what about, Coach talked a lot about missed opportunities, missed net, misfiring, stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, looking at tape tomorrow, we'll probably see that we had more opportunities, and it was closer than we thought, but again, you get that many opportunities, you have to put them in.
Was there any particular on the power play too? You had a bunch of chances and just couldn't capitalize. They had like 5 power plays in a row and 5 on 3.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely didn't set it up as much as we wanted to, and when we did, we didn't capitalize on the chances. The goalie played well.
Were they pressuring you more than you used to, or more than you expected? Or was it that, or just you guys more?
A little bit, not really. I mean, we should have been able to move it better than we did, and it's just kind of the way it goes sometimes.
What about toward the end of the game? You get it tied finally, and then they kind of steal momentum still. I mean, they get momentum toward the end.
Yeah, I mean they played well. They worked harder than us tonight, and they deserve the win.
And same thing on the overtime. I mean, they just went down to mistakes and stuff like that.
Yeah, a couple mistakes we made, and lucky bounce they got, and that's the game.
But do you say something tonight to the team, or do you just wait till later?
Well, everyone's pretty disappointed. Everybody knows that we weren't ready to play, and we got to be ready to play on Friday against Lowell.